Welcome to another episode of Changemakers and Champions. I'm your host, Jermaine Husser, and I'm truly excited today to have one of my good friends and also partners in this work, Parker Smith, with me today. As you know, we started this podcast because in the 30 years that I've been in this work, I've met some extraordinary champions and some heroes that do extraordinary work here locally. And Parker, meeting your father in 2004 gave me an opportunity to meet someone who has been a friend, who's been a confidant, who has been a mentor for me in so many ways, not just professionally, but also personally. And how you tell the strength of a tree, from my perspective, is the fruit it bears. And what has come forth from Elaine and from Mark with you and your brothers has been something of awe for me to experience during the time frame that I've known you, because I think I've known you since you've been in diapers almost.
Yeah, yeah, just about.
So it's truly an honor to have you here with me today, because I truly believe that you are fruit that's going to multiply in our community as a young business person. And so thank you for spending some time with us today.
Absolutely, and I appreciate the opportunity to be here today as well.
Yeah. So let's jump into it,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely.
So can you just share with me, like, what personally is the reason why you give, and what has shaped that giving from your perspective?
Yeah, definitely. So growing up, as Jermaine shared, when I was a young kid going to Low Country Food Bank, Jermaine was a part of with my father and helping out at some of those events, just growing up under the philosophy of giving back. My father did not come from much, was fortunate enough to buy into a local business here in Charleston.
Yeah.
We've been very blessed to expand to multiple locations. Giving back has always been a top priority of him, because growing up he didn't have anything at all. And servant leadership, giving back, time, talent, treasure that we talk about is very good pillars to live by. And I think it makes you better as a person yourself.
That's awesome, man. Speaking of humble beginnings, you just shared with me that you and your father have now purchased his starting place in this industry in Bamberg, South Carolina. So
Yes.
how exciting is that?
Yeah, it's almost a full circle moment. The town that he tried so hard to get out of. Once you get out of that town and make a name for
There's
yourself,
nothing in Bamberg.
you realize though, coming back to your hometown isn't so bad at all. I did the same thing. Went down to Fort Lauderdale after college and realized that I missed Charleston, and I came on home. So. The bird leaves the nest, but they usually come back to the nest at some point throughout the day.
That's awesome, man. Yeah. Can you share with me, because I was a part of your whole journey and you leaving and then coming back, and what that experience was like? How does it feel to be back in your own hometown and trying to make a difference or trying to make your community better? What does that mean for you?
Yeah, when I left, I was working for a corporate Marriott down in Fort Lauderdale, managing the W hotels after college, and my main focus was just to
The party.
yeah, well, a little bit, but really to elevate myself as a person. And I really wasn't worried about giving back or anything right out of college, just advancing my personal career. Moving back to Charleston, the hundreds of connections that we've had over growing up here, all the organizations that actually have vested interest in and seeing communities, seeing areas that I personally grew up and lived through, I think makes it so much more wholesome and brings it all together for me than being somewhere that you have no connection to that community. I mean, I have real ties to Charleston, and coming back home, I want to see everyone in Charleston succeed and be a better community and help your neighbor, which is one of the many things I love about the organization that we work in together.
Yeah, that's powerful, Parker. Thank you for sharing that. So when you talk about stronger communities and coming back and helping to be a part of that change, as a young entrepreneur, and starting to get in your own rhythm and your own business, how do you feel leadership plays in building stronger communities?
Yeah, I definitely, one motto I stick by is servant leadership, and I think you expel that exceptionally well.
Thank you,
And
sir.
absolutely, and if you can't do the work that you're asking others to do, then you're not the right person. You need to lead from in front of the horse, not from behind it.
Yeah.
So I've been a firm believer of that, and I think that you do an a very good job at that. And that was one of the reasons why when you approached me to come and join your organization, that it was a no-brainer for me because it's a great cause and the leader in charge is a great person. So I think with any organization, it's got to have a strong leadership team. And I feel that Our Lady of Mercy, we have that.
That's awesome, man. And I was a little nervous in asking you to be a part of our board because I thought you were going to be like, man, I'm just too busy trying to get in my own grind. But you honestly was very open to it. And I didn't have to call your dad to say, hey, make Parker jump on my board. But it was pretty phenomenal moment for me, for you to be able to share that you would want to come and join me in this partnership as your father had for so many years when I was at the Low Country Food Bank. And it's been very meaningful to have you on this journey with me. Will you share with me what are some things you've learned since you've been a part of a nonprofit board? Because we've had a signature moment where you've called me and was like, hey, you know, bro, we're really doing some serious business at our board meeting. So what have you learned during your time with us? So now let's take a look at what's next on the horizon for Our Lady of Mercy Community Outreach.
At Our Lady of Mercy Community Outreach, loving your neighbor isn't just a phase, it's a promise. Join us for the Love Your Neighbor celebration, an unforgettable evening bringing our community together to support neighbors in need. From inspiring stories to meaningful impact, this night fuels the programs that create real change right here at home. Your ticket helps provide food, education, wellness services, and hope to those who need it most. Celebrate compassion, support your community. Learn more and get involved at olmoutreach.org. Because when we love our neighbors, we all rise together.
So being a young entrepreneur, I only know what I know from my personal businesses. You're not going to go to your competitor or another business and say, oh, how do you run your team? What does your P&Ls look like? What tough decisions have you had to make? And being a nonprofit working on a definitive budget, having to continue to raise money, we have to make tough decisions at times, but we want to keep growing. And there's been a lot of challenging conversations that we have that have helped us advance so much as an organization.
Absolutely.
That then I can bring those tools back to my own organization to help as well. And I just think it makes the organization better, bleeding all of those minds together. And then you can take a few nuggets, just like every seminar or lesson that we look at, a podcast that we listen to on the way to work. Absolutely. You're not going to absorb the whole thing, but bits and pieces really stick to you and you take home with you. So I just think it makes everyone overall better, as well as the community and neighbors that we're helping serve be better as well. So the entire boat is rising with the tide.
Yeah, I love that, brother. I love that philosophy. I know you are passionate about other things in the community. I know you hang out in community because you're young and vibrant and a young business person. Are there any other causes or things that you're passionate about in the Charleston community that you've put your arms around and you would recommend others to join?
Yeah, so it is an affiliate program, but one thing I love doing is eating, trying new restaurants, living in Charleston. There's no shortage of trying new restaurants, and by the time one closes, another one's opening up. So one cause that it was the first year that you invited me to that we are involved with is Feed the Need. And I just thought it was incredible to see every renowned chef that comes to town, which could be looked at as competitors and competition at times when they're trying to get more reservations. That they're trying to get the Michelin star, and so are they. Restaurant Week, they want to be the top, but they come together. They put all that aside for a good cause. Mickey does a great job hosting that event with the energy that he provided, and just the entire experience was just the pinnacle of what you would consider Charleston. Fine dining and the food experience, from the hors d'oeuvres to just how it was executed, and the silent auctions, everything went great. And I really, really appreciate that event because it allowed those people that really, really enjoy food to give back on a high level. And really, it was just a great night overall.
Yeah, it's truly one of the most magical nights I ever get a chance to experience in Charleston. And I love how you crafted it in that it is truly an experience that Mickey and his team and the Feed the Need team create there. And so, yeah, I'm glad you had a chance to come in and
Absolutely.
spend a little money as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Drop
I
a
will
little-
definitely be buying tickets next year, maybe even a table to,
Sure,
to
Mickey would
join.
love that.
Yeah, so it's an event that I see myself going to for a very long time because it really fits any age area. As long as you love food and love giving to good causes, it's the event
That's
for
the
you.
spot to be. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So as a young entrepreneur, if someone's looking at us today and wanting to get involved, what's one piece of advice or nugget, as you talked about, that you would leave for them to get involved, either as a volunteer or, through philanthropy or just, the interest in the organization?
I know you and I say it all the time, and I've already mentioned it once, but time, talent, treasure. So if you have the time to come and volunteer with your time. If you don't have time, but you have treasure, maybe a donation or a monthly contribution or a sponsorship at one of our events would be good. Or just talent and pointing the right people, allowing you to introduce, hey, I don't have any time or money, but I know these people in the community, and let me introduce you. Let me buy y'all a coffee and put two minds together that really can explode this and be involved with it. So I think that everyone has one of those pillars, if not two out of those three pillars that they can give. And I think it's identifying which pillar that you fit in and finding an organization that you like and support that organization, one that you genuinely care about.
That makes sense. That makes sense, brother. So as you look at your legacy, you're creating now in this journey, we look back 30 years from now, what do you want to be remembered as a business person or in your personal life? What do you want to be remembered as?
Yeah, I just want to leave an everlasting impact. So all the families we serve at the funeral home, for my personal businesses, making touching points with every single family that we serve, as well as giving back to the community as much as you can, and really reinvesting into the area that has provided you so much fruit. Lay down your own seed so that some trees can be planted and grow as well.
Yeah. Well, speaking of trees, brother, you've come from some good stock, brother. And I think Mark and Elaine, as I am, who've been a part of your journey for quite some time, I'm very proud of you, and the work that you're doing in our community and giving back, you and your brothers, has been tremendous to watch. And so I'm grateful and honored that you were able to join us today.
Absolutely.
For Changemakers and Champions, brother.
Absolutely. I appreciate the opportunity to come in today.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Love you, brothers.
Yeah, I love you too. Boom.